Hello scholars, greetings of the day to all of you. Today we may start a topic on the ethics. It will be in the form of a prelude to ethics. First of all, I may let you know what is ethics. Dear scholars, so long as the literature on the ethics is concerned, it is a sort of science, a mixture of science as well as art, and it also consists of practical wisdom and a contemplative life along with the political ethics. So, dear scholars, what we find in the intellectual traditions, the ethics is basically a statecraft. How the state is to be constituted and how political offices should be distributed. So, dear scholars, these aspects goes to the roots of the constitutional ethics. Therefore, before entering into the area of ethics, we must also think over the conventional ethics and the constitutional ethics. These are the fundamental feature of the ethics. Dear scholars, if we go more in details, we find the ethics is divided in two streams. Number one, intellectual virtue and the moral virtue. Intellectual virtue refers to the virtue of soul. It is concerned with the soul, which works in the form of planning. What is to be laid down is decided by the politics, and the moral virtue, so long as it is concerned, it refers to the administrative ethics. It is in the form of implementation and advice to the political and constitutional functionaries. So, dear scholars, these matters goes to the root of the society. What is the basic purpose of ethics is to make the community well and advancement of its citizens and people of the country. So long as we are concerned with the advancement of the community and we do the things for the development of its citizen and people, it makes abundance of resources to the people and citizens of a country. So, dear scholars, the constitutional functionaries take an oath under the provisions of the Constitution that they are bound to follow the constitutional ethics. So long as the conventional ethics is concerned, it is dependent on case to case, because we are not only governed by the specific law but by the common law as well. In my earlier lectures, dear scholars, I have pointed out to the conference that the common law takes care of all the poor people, and it is of the nature of productive and distributive and preservative as well. Because unless we preserve the values of the society, we are not able to make the advancement of our citizens in length and breadth. So long as, again, the intellectual virtue is concerned, it is productive of plans and betterment of its citizen. So long as moral virtue is concerned, it is with regard to the characters of the people and citizens. Unless we make the character of the people of our country and the statesmen good, it is very difficult to create the human development in all the directions. Human index and human development are fundamental and cornerstones of a good society and happiness of all. The happiness is also considered as a synonym of ethics. What is happiness? Doing well and living well. Not only we have to live well, but we have to cause wellness to its all citizens, people and helpless people also. Therefore, dear scholars, these are the preliminary aspects of ethics, and now we are going to discuss a framework which we may continue in the next class. In this regard, we may, for enhancing the capabilities and area of ethics, we may divide it into a preparatory framework, adoptive framework, communicative framework and implementative framework, so that a good framework for the development is made out. Thanks. We may discuss it in detail, in more details in the next lecture.